What's going on, everyone? Max Forte with another video. This time we're going to talk about the brand new release, as you saw from the thumbnail and the title, from the house of Creed. This is Viking, the long-awaited release and talked about Viking. So I have here a box that was sent to me for review. I have not opened yet, so I'm going to open it right now. I'm going to put some on my skin. I'm going to walk away, give it another 30-45 minutes so I can get it to the dry down. Then I'm going to reapply and give you guys my take on Vikings. Let me open this up and let's see what we got. So there you go. It comes with this red filling. Here is the actual decant or sprayer, you know, the actual sample of Viking. And I got this really cool bottle, which I saw most reviewers that talk about this fragrance received, which is a message in the bottle. So here is the sample, which is basically a Creed sample. Here's the actual vial, which is in a spray form, which I like it much better than having to dab on my skin. I think when you spray something, you know, the mist is much more effective than when you dab. The juice is rather dark, so let's take it for a spin. So the one thing that really got me wanting to smell this fragrance right from the get-go was because a lot of people were telling me that this fragrance was pretty much spice and wood, which I love, but in a stronger form, more enhanced form, if you will. So I was really intrigued and wanting to smell this fragrance right from the get-go when I first heard of it. So let me spray on my left wrist. One more. Okay. Okay, it's definitely something that is not a Creed kind of fragrance, if you will. And what I mean by that, this here is Creed taking a chance or being more daring, if you will, going outside the box or thinking outside the box. I think it's very wearable, but it's definitely it has a daring component to it that's definitely very spicy, a lot more aggressive than we're normally accustomed to with your Himalayas, your Millésime Imperials. Even your oud fragrances with the House of Creed are very tamed and very subdued. This one here has a punch, has a really almost pungent, but not really pungent. It's very different than what you're used to with Creeds. It's almost like they went back to the old days and brought something almost like a fougere with a modern twist. So let me let this dry down a little bit. I'll come right back into the video and give you guys more on this fragrance. Now, going back into the message in the bottle, it's really cool. It's a really cute bottle. It has a cork and it also has a sand, which I believe to be sand from the place where they actually filmed the video that you see at thecreedboutique.com, which has the hashtag Ignite the Fire. So I believe this is Icelandic sand, which is pretty cool touch, if you will. And here's the little papyrus-like message. So I'm going to open it up and see what it says. All right, so here's the message. I'm going to read it off for you. Prepare to embark on a journey. You're among the first to experience the House of Creed's highly anticipated new men's fragrance, Viking. Share this exclusive link, which you'll see right below me, with your friends so they can also experience the fragrance and ignite the fire. So with this link, you guys can click or, you know, copy and paste, and you'll be able to get yourselves a sample of Creed Viking. All right, so let me give you guys my take on the actual scent itself. Again, this is my first take on Viking. I've not yet smelled this fragrance, so I don't get the spice and wood comparison. It's very aromatic. There's something here that is kind of like a citrus up top. I think, if I'm not mistaken, there's Sicilian bergamot, Calabrian lemons. So you do get that. Let me spray again on this other arm and this other hand. So when you first spray the fragrance, you get this really blast of citrus that quickly gets a little bit heavier. I think there's lavender in here. Again, you have that citrus component up top, but quickly dissipates. So the Sicilian the Sicilian bergamot, the Calabrian lemon. I think there's pepper in here. There's a red pepper, if I'm not mistaken, or peppercorn, which is really prominent. You get that, you know, a little bit spiciness going on, a little fiery, if you will. I think there's also rose and mint, and that combination gives it a very unique, you know, scent and makes it kind of daring. There's also patchouli and vetiver. I think this is something that has to grow on you. I think this is something I'll have to wear a few times to actually really appreciate it, if I will ever appreciate the scent. Off the bat here, I'm not really in love with it. I don't think it's one of the best Creeds I've ever smelled. It's not going to probably make my top 10 right this second. It might grow on me, but it's very weird. It's different from anything I've ever tried from Creed, which kudos for Creed, you know, for stepping out of their box and, you know, stepping away from their comfort zone and doing something really different. That's it for today. It's a first impression. I don't want to give too much. Stay tuned for my full review on this fragrance. I'm going to be wearing this fragrance. I will get a bottle of this fragrance and give you guys my full-fledged review very soon. Stay tuned for a lot more. This was Max Forte with another fragrance first impression. I haven't done one of these in quite a while. Now, if you have smelled Creed's Viking, please be kind enough to comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are on this fragrance. I'd love to hear, I'd love to read what you guys have to say. Thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned for a lot more. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.